Hello, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to GTAC 2013. Focus on mobile and media. So welcome. So I am Tony Vellum. I'll be your host the next 2 days up here. So feel free, you can check me out anywhere as I'm walking around, ask questions. And so I'll be taking you through some of the fit and finish here in the beginning about what we need to do and how we're all going to participate. So with that, I would like to start out with a thank you to our sponsor. Some of the unsung heroes are often the people that actually write the checks. So here, if you see Awesome hanging around, he's pretty awesome because he actually has helped us fund this. So thank you, Awesome. So this conference is being streamed live. So welcome to all the participants all around the world. We hope you're enjoying your coffee shops, couches, beds. For everybody here, just a reminder, this is being recorded. Your pictures may show up anywhere at any time, and I believe everybody here signed a form on your way in. If you did not, please do that. We would love to be able to use pictures from here, so just a reminder. Okay, so agenda. I'm going to go through the agenda pretty fast so we can get into our talks. If you like to tweet or G+ about your experience here, please do. One note is this area, I think it's fine to take pictures. The doors out the side, please do not go out of those. Please do not take pictures through the portal. And if you see anything that you're not supposed to see, please instantly forget it and don't take a picture. Everything else is fair game. You have to wear your badges at all times. You should have 2 badges. One is your visitor badge here, and then you have an official building badge. Tomorrow, to speed things up, please keep your day 1 badge. That way we don't have to recheck your ID and everything on the way in. So you'll have to grab a second day badge here. We're hosting tours, so at this point, probably all the tickets are gone for today. I'm not sure about tomorrow, but you can certainly check in the lobby during the break times to get a tour of the office here. It is a super cool office, and I'll tell you some details about it in a minute. Each talk, we will be doing a set of questions. So we have a dory set up. Here's the link to jump on the dory. You can vote up or vote down questions. Feel free to add new questions. We will also try to take some live questions as time allows. Here's the link here. So go ahead and you can grab this and sort of jump in and take a look at the moderator. Attendees, we're going to, at lunchtime, we're going to do some roundtable discussions. These are all of you. Many of you have asked to, host a topic or a topic table or have discussion. We have very intentionally, offered to bring in all the smartest people we know. That would be all of you. So please join into the topic tables. Generally, these are sort of participatory. If you jump at a table, it's not interesting to you. It's certainly fine to get up and go to another table. So nobody will be upset. It's just everybody is trying to optimize for things that they're interested in. Lunch, I guess dinner is going to be on the 5th floor today, which is up in the Water Tower Cafe. It's a very cool cafe. It actually has a water tower that came from New York City here, so you can actually sit in a water tower if you've never done that. Anytime you are anywhere in the building, even going up and down the elevators, please make sure you have a Googler with you, somebody in one of these brightly colored shirts, or maybe you'll see like a Google badge on them. This is a workspace for Google, and so we just need to make sure that everybody has a host at all times. So a little bit about the New York City office here. So this office started in 2000. It actually started in a coffee shop, much like many of the offices for Google. So thanks to Starbucks for, I guess, having all these great places that we can all go work. This is the 2nd largest office internationally, and a shout out to my own office, which is Seattle Kirkland. I believe we're either the 3rd or the 4th. So this is a fantastic office. It encompasses the whole Port Authority building here. One thing I wanted to mention to all of you, if you hear a giant bang sometime today, I highlighted this on the slide. There is a elevator that can fit an 18-wheeler literally in this building. So this building was designed to drive trucks around it. So now we just run scooters all around this building, but there are trucks. Right behind me is actually the elevator for the 18-wheeler. Every now and then you'll hear the bang. I just didn't want you to be surprised if you hear this. And sometimes it can even vibrate the floor. So just heads up, it's probably nothing if you hear the bang coming from this direction. So we do take up an entire city block here. In fact, we actually have two parts. We have this office. We also have a section across over towards the Chelsea Market area. You know, as you go looking around, you go out, you can go into the Chelsea Market. The whole bottom part is actually still a market. That's a fun place to go visit. There are lots of different products here in this office, everything from ads to Google Drive to maps and finance. Google Cloud is here. So really engineers that are working on the products that you know and love are all here in this building. We also have marketing and sales and engagement and support, and so it really takes a big team to deliver fantastic products. A little bit about the New York City culture here. We have many different themed cafeterias. I guess we serve like somewhere around 1 million plus meals a year here in this office. Just gives you an idea of the scope. We have these great scooters that we can run up and down the hall. Sorry, you probably, unless you go on the tour, you won't be able to do this, but I guess if you're on the tour, you can grab one. We tried this last night. I duly impressed my friend. I took my luggage and my bag and everything. I dropped it on a scooter and we raced across the building, I think in about 45 seconds. So the scooters really get us around this building fast. We have game rooms and break rooms all over the place. You'll see this on the tour, which is great. We are definitely a very diverse company. We support all diversity in all of its glory. And so we have lots of internal groups to sort of communicate and share our thoughts with everybody, which is fantastic. I love this a lot about Google. So a little bit about what we've done in the greater New York area. So one of the things we do at Google is we try to be great corporate citizens and great citizens of the areas in which we are. And in this area here, just late last year, we lit up literally the Chelsea neighborhood. I think it's like 6 city blocks that we get free Wi-Fi. So if you're enjoying the free Wi-Fi when you're out and about, that's from Google here. So it should say Google Wi-Fi or something like that. So hopefully everybody has access. Internal to the office here, Google Guest. But we've done this, and it was really important to us to do this around here, to give the access that just wasn't quite ubiquitous. In terms of other interesting things about Google, I think I lost like 60 cholesterol points or something when I joined Google. Previous companies didn't take my health as seriously as Google. So when I'm walking around the office, I have lots of healthy choices of things to eat. I still have a lot more work to do on that front. Some fun facts about New York. This is a fantastic city. If you have not had a chance to explore, hopefully you've booked time, whether you've lived here your whole life, whether you just came in last night, and I heard some people flew in this morning. This is definitely a great area. New York is rich in history. It has many different markets. This is the Chelsea neighborhood. This was where a lot of the sort of import-export into the city happened for a long time. That's why this building was called the Port Authority Building. It was attached to the port. Some of the fun facts you'll find around the city. The Empire State Building. It's an amazing building. What's interesting about this is the most expensive elevator ride I've ever had in my life. I did not know an elevator could cost that much, and it was only like 60 seconds. But if you get to the top, and you're brave enough to walk to the edge, it's a very interesting experience. Both the Empire State Building and the Rockefeller Center both have these spectacular views from the top of the building, and you can see all around the whole city. It's fantastic. Empire State Building was the world's tallest building for 40 years. And then everybody started to figure out that if you put an antenna on your building, you could get the tallest building. So I don't know if that's sort of cheating or not. A little known fact, the Oreo cookie was actually invented here in New York City. And it was actually invented right across the street in the Chelsea Market. And the ode to the Oreo cookie is a small plaque that says the Oreo cookie was invented here. So if you do get a chance to walk across the street today or tomorrow, you can go find out where the Oreo cookie was invented. Invented here in 1912, and I guess they had a bunch of cream and a bunch of biscuits, and they were trying to figure out what to do with them, so they mashed them together and came with this iconic cookie that pretty much I think everybody around the world knows. So with that, I'm going to hand this off to Ari Samash, who's going to kick us off with the keynote. Immediately after the keynote, we're going to go into the next talk. One of the things I'm going to do is between each talk, after the speakers finish, I'm going to come on stage. As time allows, we'll take the questions from the moderator that you saw there, the link earlier, and I will sort of host the questions. As we run out of time, we'll just sort of move on. But the speakers, I believe, are all very excited to talk to all of you. So you can grab them at lunch, you can grab them at breaks. They'll generally be around. Most of them will be around, for the 2 days. Some will only be around for the day that they're here. So if you do want to grab them, make sure you try to grab them on the same day that they speak. With that, I'd like to kick it off and hand it off to Ari. So, all right, thank you.